a man hater. You hating on me, man. Just don't want to buy your CD
Then
or
don't.
your erotica. Does that make me a hater?
No.
Does that
I
make
feel
me
like
not being supportive of you because we share the same blood,
No.
or because we say we are friends? I am obligated. Like, maybe your family just don't with your business like that.
Or maybe your family is just not your demographic for your business.
Say that again.
Maybe that's just not your team. I mean, it's not nothing personal. And me personally, being a business owner who has a business on the side, y'all can look me up. But being a writer, and I write erotica, so I know for a fact that's not my 50, I'm gonna say 50%.
Of your family.
Of my family is not really supportive of my writing.
And
They gonna buy the book. They probably ain't gonna read it.
Right.
But they gonna buy that, not even in a way like, oh, I bought the product and I didn't. Because anytime that you support somebody that is doing something, is very well appreciated. But then you have people who genuinely, I take it personally, no, y'all just not my demographic.
And I think some of them, y'all,
That's it.
like, I think some people who are the people who are complaining that their business, that their family doesn't support their business, and they talk negative like that. I think that your business isn't doing well because you're projecting all that energy into the fact that you don't have the people that you thought were gonna support you. You're like you're putting all your energy into that. You're upset about that. If something's for you, it's for you. And it doesn't matter who supports you or who doesn't support you. Like, if you can listen to people who came up over the times, like some of their biggest supporters were people that did not know them.
And I say that all the time because I never been to Detroit ever in my life, and I have a huge following from Detroit. Fucking love me. I have probably more people following me from Detroit than I have from this area. Throw that term around loosely.
But some people who feel like the only way they can be successful is if they have haters. Like, that's not how this works. You know? Like, that's not the only way.
And I don't want that negative energy.
Right.
Like that. Like, I'm sorry. If y'all like it, I feel like if I don't like, for one, I feel like that's kind of a little bit of a mental disease. If you don't like somebody, don't follow them. Don't look at them. Don't ingest what they're talking about. Don't look at their pictures. None of that. Like, that's weird to me.
Family's not supportive because they won't repost your rap music that got 1,000 curse words in it. Or they don't want to repost your platters because they really don't like your food.
Yeah, your house ain't clean. Like, y'all be doing the most with the least at the same time.
Or your uncle don't want you to be his barber because he was going to the same barber for 10 years and it don't have nothing to do with you personally. Right. But if you called your uncle tomorrow
and asked him for
$10,
he gonna give it to you.
Or you asked him for a ride, or you told him, like, you can't be calling your family unsupportive and hating it if you know for a fact that they just don't that business.
Right.
But
and you can't be mad at that.
I'm gonna give y'all the Oxford definition of a hater. Then we're gonna give you the urban
dictionary.
The Urban Dictionary version of a hater. So Oxford English, the Oxford Dictionary says, a person who greatly dislikes a specific person or thing. And then they had in parentheses, man hater. They call you a man hater. A negative or critical person. And I agree with that. I don't like being around people that no matter what you tell them, they just see the bad in everything.
Right.
Like,
I know people like that.
They just stick their nose.
It don't matter what you do, they're never satisfied.
But,
you know, I like
but
to
it
say
don't even be personal.
what you do or what you produce or what you accomplish. They always want to point out the negative in it.
They got a smell to them too. I say energy has a smell to it, and like negative energy, it just it's a stitch that you carry along with you. And some people, as soon as you walk in the room, they just can tell. Oh, there go that person that's just sitting in the corner, ain't never get in their life that outside of.
They be the main people with the criticism.
All right, so let's get into our Urban Dictionary. Let's go off on our Urban Dictionary.
Because that's where we like to go. We like to go because this is how we talk. This is our vernacular right here.
A person that simply cannot be happy for another person's success. So rather than be happy, they make a point of exposing the flaws in that person. So let's give an example. You give an example. Okay, so an example would be, you know, your cousin Shanira. You know, she started making them platters, and everybody in town is buying them platters. Everybody in the family is congratulating her, and you just be like, yeah, but you know, her macaroni and cheese ain't nothing like how Aunt Barbara's macaroni and cheese is. I mean, alright. And everybody look at you like, damn, like,
What she do to you?
what she do to you? Like, we happy that now she ain't doing what she used to do.
Braiding hair, selling drugs, and babysitting out her kitchen.
Now she making
Like
platters, and she legit.
You just mad because it ain't.
Stacking her money, about to go get her building, about to have
Right.
5 or 6 employees underneath her. Right. But you want to bring up the fact that her macaroni and cheese don't taste like Aunt Lee. That is a hater, in case you didn't know. Now, your Aunt Sharonda, she don't say nothing. No, she has never posted, reposted any of your platter sales. She never did none of that stuff for you. But 2 weeks ago, Aunt Sharonda, you needed a ride because your car broke down. She picked you up, took you and your kids there. She don't want your platter. Maybe she on a diet she don't want nobody else to know about. She's not a hater.
Or maybe she just don't eat other people's food.
Me, probably. I'm not eating shit in nobody's kitchen. That's me. So
That's my kids.
That's like,
I can't even be mad.
we try to give y'all examples because some of y'all is out here really calling y'all family members unsupportive, hating it. And y'all just want to say y'all have haters. Y'all just feel like having haters validates you or something.
I don't know why. I don't know why.
Number 2, Urban Dictionary. A hater. We gonna help y'all. By the end of this episode, we hope to have helped you.
Hope to have educated y'all and y'all have a thorough explanation and definition of what a hater is. So y'all can stop throwing this term around freely. Especially when y'all referring to y'all family.
A term used to deflect criticism and irate a mental
See?
delusion
What did I just say?
that allows one to ignore further criticism and continued delusion of one's own competence, skill, or talent. So, like...
Did I not just say it's a mental condition? I just said that.
This is on the Urban Dictionary, so you can look it up yourself. So, like, if your cousin Tyrone hears you singing, and he says, you know, cuz I've been noticing you when you sing, you off key.
And cuz Tyrone a vocal coach.
Maybe you should get some lessons to help you. And then here you go on Facebook. Mine is always trying to hate. I know I can sing. I taught myself how to sing.
But
I don't need anybody trying to tell me how to sing on key. I got this. So many people be liking my stuff, but my own family don't
be
be
your
like
own family.
That is not hating. He
Right.
is trying. Did he do it in a public place? Try to embarrass you? No.
He ain't get underneath your post.
Right. Right.
When he seen you at Sunday dinner, you know, when y'all went outside to step outside, cousins, you know how the cousins go outside. And that's when I was telling you. And what you said. Over here hating. No, I'm really not. I'm trying to help you.
So I'll give you an example of what hating really would have been like. You just singing by yourself, and then your cousin Mika, she in the corner, your Aunt Brenda, and your cousin Tyrone is there, and they like, girl, you really can sing. Cousin snickering in the background. Her voice, ew, she cannot sing, y'all. Y'all stay trying to soup her up. She's so corny. She think that she got a little bit of Facebook.
Wait, did you put that word in there?
Little?
Did you put that word in
She
there?
got a little bit of followers on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh.
Now she thinks she Whitney Houston. That's a hater.
Anytime, okay, let me just say something. I'm just gonna put this out there. Anytime that somebody puts the connotation little in front
or
of
something really doing
or
it.
anything that you're doing, it's an automatic hate for me. It's an automatic hate for me. Anytime you say, cause your little store, your little business, your little podcast, your little whatever, I automatically feel like you're a fucking hater.
It's like it comes with a indirect, like you giving a compliment, but then you snatching it away
right. You're
at the same time.
Totally negating it.
All those little things where somebody says something and they laugh and they say psych, not playing out everything.
No, you're serious.
That be real hate. That
you be serious.
That be hate.
The joking way, it's a hate.
It's a hate. I remember somebody had told my mom, like, my mom was sitting with two people from her old church. And the one person was like, oh, I seen your daughter in the paper. She's so beautiful. And then the other person said, you know that's nothing but makeup. And then she said, psych, nah. I said, you showed your whole face.
You hold your whole ass out.
You a hater.
Yes.
Because even if you felt that way,
right.
If you wasn't trying to be a hateful spite, you just would have left that.
Right. You would have let it be.
You would have let it be.
Because why was that even, why was you even, you was already thinking that.
Right.
You was just waiting for an opportunity to bring it up, to say it.
But, and I think that's when it becomes hate. Because you can think that your cousin's food is nasty. You can think that
it's a time and a place though.
Can't sing. But when you get in public or you get around people and you gotta make a joke about it or you gotta say something about it, I feel like that's when it becomes hate.
Right.
Because we all have things where we don't agree on the same things,
right.
Or we don't think, like that cousin that everybody might think can dress their head. You be thinking in your head, I wish the bitch clothes on.
Or she's weird. She dresses weird.
Or she dresses weird, but you don't say it.
You let her be.
You let her be because that's her. And what is it going to do to fight out the fact that you think she dressed weird? Like, what is that doing for you?
Nothing.
Unless you have some insecurities. Unless you upset that she really getting all the shine. So that's when you become. Alright, so number 3 on our Urban Dictionary. I know if you watch this on YouTube later on, you are going to be sitting in your chair feeling really uncomfortable. And that means that you are probably a hater. Or you are someone who has overused the word hater. So, number 3, you squirming in your chair like.
We don't really like
that's the people.
Really
that leave comments on our page about they feel some type of way about because we describing them,
right.
But they trying to make it seem
they
like
trying to deflect. Stop deflecting.
Oh, we're not supposed to talk about that though. Okay. Shout out to Facebook commenters.
Shout out to the Facebook commenters who never come to our YouTube or to our Instagram or to our Instagram live to actually see what we talk about.
Okay. So the last one, number 3. Overused word that people like to use just because someone else expresses a dislike. So that would be another example of why your family is not hating on you. If your family never reposts any of your business and doesn't buy any of your business, they not hating on you, they just don't want to. Like, they just don't want to.
Simple.
It's that simple. It's that simple. They just don't want to. No, people be pissing on people's dreams with their word vomit.
They be trying to.
They be trying to. And I think that's why it's really important on how you say things, because it can come off as you being a hater, but then it also goes back on you. You can't be too sensitive because they might be telling you something that you really need to know. Like your cousin having the platters, and someone says to her,
comes to you, you're selling the platters. But you notice when she gets the platters, right? Instead of putting the cold stuff in like a little plastic container, she putting it in thing right next to the hot stuff. So now the cold stuff is getting hot. So you say, cuz if you got them little plastic containers and you already dish them out, that's way more efficient than you putting them in here. You have more space. You can put the bread there. The bread can keep the bread hot.
You hate it.
That's not being a hater. That's telling you a way.
Why couldn't she just pick up this platter? Like, why
Because
she
I want
had
my
to tell
potato
me?
salad cold.
Why she had to tell me how to put my food inside of the thing? I know what I'm
But
doing.
people want their bread hot.
I
And people want their
She
potato
a
salad
hater.
cold and the food is nasty. I'm just saying that I want.
She always complaining about something. That's what y'all be sounding like on Facebook when y'all be calling y'all family members haters.
I just feel like
Sometimes they be giving y'all real
sound advice.
and then you don't want to hear it
Right.
for whatever reason because we love this word hate so much and we're so scared that someone's going to steal what we have, our ideas, or put a bad name on it. Like, no, like sometimes you need to slow down and just listen.
Like what is the hate for?
Because people don't have vision. A lot of people don't have vision. A lot of people don't have happiness. A lot of people don't have self-love. A lot of people don't have peace. A lot of people have materialistic. A lot of people live in nice houses and drive nice cars and got husbands and wives that look good and they got a closet full of this and but a lot of people don't have the things that are unseen that we don't show on Instagram feeds over and over and over again. They don't have peace.
Right.
They don't have love. They don't have vision. People hate on you just for the simple fact that you started something.
Right. Because you decided to do something.
We should play a game.
Yeah, we should put a poll up for that.
No, we should just play games. Every time you say something, if it sounds haterish, like if it sounds a little like got a little bit of hate in it, a little bit of hate tone.
God.
You gotta give your definition for hater.
Of a hater, to me, a hater is
No.
a bald head ass,
Really?
a bald allywag, and that's the hater in the crowd.
But sometimes I be seeing a whole bunch of hearts, but I don't love it. I like it.
Hater. That's a tinge of hate. That's a tinge of hate right there.
That's hate.
I feel like
Because I don't love the picture. I like it.
Love it.
And Rick Sean left a comment.
So Rick Sean said, I think it's a combo of multiple things. One, your family will never look at you as more than who you are to them. Two, because of their point of view, they won't do the assessment that you could be bigger to other people and they don't understand your value. Shrugs. Being a creative isn't special. Being a person who sees the potential in creatives is special. I.e., Joe Jackson, Matthew Knowles, Usher's mom, and Ann Iverson.
I agree. Sometimes you have to just focus in your energy on your end result. Just focus in on what you're supposed to be doing, your business, making your business better. If you get caught up on who's not supporting you, you're bringing negative energy to your business.
Because you're not looking at you're drawing to you're being a pessimist versus an optimist.
Right.
Why are you looking at the bad part of it? Y'all can take this and not take it as like, oh, you think that they know everything. No, what we saying is that y'all got family members out here. Y'all out here putting that negativity on y'all family, and it's not even what y'all think it is.
Can you imagine me calling my aunts
But that's what I'm saying.
unsupportive haters because they don't repost, sip, and discuss? These are Pentecostal, saved women. What are they going to repost, sip, and discuss for? But I know for a fact that I can call any of my aunts and my uncles up and ask if I needed money right now, if I needed somewhere to stay, if I needed food. They going to try to help me out. So I can't say these are some unsupportive because they don't want to share sip and discuss posts. Or they don't want to come to the next sip and discuss, meet and mingle. That's not same
Because
thing.
we gonna be lit. Don't forget to come out, buy y'all tickets. Come look and find us on Sip and Discuss.
And we have a special game for our single sippers. So you never know, you might meet your soulmate, or if not that, at least you might win a free meal out the deal. You never know.
Okay, and whoever wins these meals, y'all actually go
Oh, wouldn't that be dope as hell?
go out together.
Should we participate in the?
No, I'm not.
No.
No. And that is all for Sip and Discuss tonight. We appreciate you guys.
Hang out with your girls. All right, peace, y'all. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Love you. Bye.